you're never gonna be finished. Like you're never gonna be finished. So it's best to not even think of it in that manner.
Always evolving. Always.
But it's like one thing leads into another. So once you start studying one thing, like a lot of things will tell you, okay, it's the end all thing, right? This is the last thing you'll ever need. Once you learn this, it's not. It always is going to lead you into a whole nother like train of thought.
Exactly.
And just go with that one until you know you're led to another thing. You'll start to notice like things that's called synchronicities.
Exactly.
Which is like, you know, the universe speaks through certain things. So you'll come into contact with, maybe you might have thought something one day or asked yourself a question, and then maybe the next day or either later on that day, somebody else will start talking about it. Okay, that's one. This is how I do mine myself. Okay, that's two actually, because the thought is one. That's the first thing that starts all things is a thought. Everything started from a thought. So that's one. And then the second one, somebody says something about it. That's words, that's expression, that's action, right? That's two. Then the third time, you probably, I don't know, you might see the shit on TV or something. Or, you know, I don't know, the YouTube videos will start popping up. But when that happens, you know that's something that you're supposed to be like, those messages are not coming through for no reason. You know that's something you're supposed to be thinking about, listening to, studying. Shit, at least Google it. You know what I mean? Like, it's something. So follow every time you get one of those things, follow that train of thought. What else can I say? But yeah, keep always reading. Like, niggas are dumb. Always reading.
I have fell off with my reading lately, but I like, what, as soon as I graduated high school, I got back into reading. Like, I never thought I would ever, like, be picking up a book ever again in my life. Like, for real.
I be having problems with my eyes, so I don't read, like, physically read as much as I can, but I'm always taking content, and they be reading on YouTube all the time. So you take your headphones with you or get you some earbuds. I didn't have to go to work and couldn't really listen to shit. I put one earbud in my ear and use my hair to cover that shit. And so be looking at people and they thinking I'm yeah. And then I be listening to this shit at all times, because your job is not your real life. Like, this stuff that we be doing out here is not your real life. Your real life is your spirit, your different elements, your fire, your water, your your earth. That is what is reality. So you have to take what you see and like correlate it to those esoteric principles. One book I'll tell you to read off top is it's the 7 Hermetic Principles. It's called the Kybalion. It's by the 3 Initiates. That is not what I started with, but that's what I would tell you to read. Like, if you don't read nothing else. And it's about, honestly, we got 1 minute. Honestly, it's about the natural laws that govern the planet and all things. Just all things, because these things that people be making up and calling it laws is not a law. A law is something that cannot be changed. No matter what you do. Nobody on earth can change a law. Literally no one. If I shoot as above, so below. So you'll be able to take all those principles and apply it to real life. Like if you start to see, you know what I'm saying? It's when you start to see the shit play out in real life, then you'll know you on to something. Like you could just skip all the bullshit, the black, white, but that shit don't even matter.